Hello, my dear. Thank you so much for purchase in your reading. As I know, this is a reading for, I think you said a family member. So I'm going back to the email now to read clearly what you sent me. So thank you for your patience. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Um, sorry, logging in. It's just the internet. Um, I've been very busy these days, so it's been a little bit kind of crazy, and I've been trying to keep up with everything. So finally filming your reading now. I've had a lot of phone reading, so it's been hard for me to. So I've been backed up with my lists, but here we are. So let's go to your email. It's a 5-question tarot card reading. So your name and info will be confidential, or the name and info of this person that I'm going to read about will be confidential. Let's see here. My computer is being slow and logging into the Gmail. Here we go. All right. By the way, I hope everything's well with you, hon, and your son. Let's see here. Alright, so I got it. Sorry for taking so long. Okay, she wants to know about a spirit surrounding her niece's house. Okay, my grandmother felt someone in her niece's house. Also, my mom did felt it a couple of times. Okay, she wants to know also about her relationship with ex-partner. Okay, my grandma also wants to know if we'll ever go back with her ex, and then anything new coming for. All right, so it's about your family. Okay, so your family wants to know about the spirit that's surrounding your niece's house. Okay. Let's tune in here. We ask the universe now to reveal to and any questions she has for her family and what they need to know. Amen. So I don't need to pull up the cards for this because I'm channeling here. It does feel like what's in this. So it feels like the spirit that is in around your niece's house is negative. There's this feeling that there's negative energy in that house. But it's more of I don't feel like it's demonic or it's like a negative entity. There's this feeling that the energy that's there was actually it's I feel like there's spirits that are like lost souls. So either the niece or someone brought it in the house or was brought in the house. I don't feel like it was always there. I feel like it was brought in the house. There's also this feeling that there's negative energy in the house. So either maybe there was maybe a situation between a person where they would argue a lot in the house, or there's it just feels like there's stuck energy and negative energy there due to maybe arguments or dealing with negative situations in that house. This could be stuff that happened before, maybe a long time in the past in that house or something. Maybe negative energy in the niece's house that was brought in by someone or by a certain situation. I would recommend, so the spirit is a lost soul. I feel like it was brought in from someone. And I do feel like there's negative energy in the niece's house due to a certain situation that happened, or maybe a certain person she was dealing with. I don't know exactly what the case may be, or it could just be stuck energy there, and it was just brought in. I do feel like this spirit does come and go, so there's nothing to worry about here. But I would recommend to sage the house because there is negative energy and stuck energy, and this negative and stuck energy can affect the niece. It can affect her and maybe make her feel depressed or down, or maybe her life is maybe it'll affect her life. Or it'll suck the energy out of her if she's an empath. So I would recommend if she could sage the house from the back to the front, open the windows one day and cleanse the house and imagine blessing the house and calling in her archangels to clear it out. so the energy can flow and move through. Because right now I feel like there's a lot of stagnant energy in your house, and it can affect your actual reality in your home life with a family or a partner, whatever is going on in the house. Okay. I feel like this will help her, and this will help clear out the energy as well. Okay, so the spirit that your grandmother and your mother are feeling or have seen, it's definitely lost soul. It comes in and out. It was brought in. Okay, um, but there's also this feeling of negative energy in that house. So it was either created or it was always there, even before your niece like was living there. Okay, second question. She wants to know also about her relationship with X. Okay, about X. Okay, as I turn into this X person, there's this feeling like this person was someone, there was a lot of history, or there was just a lot of a lot of time spent together. There's this feeling of this person was put in her life for a reason, a lot of lessons. So I feel like his purpose in general was to bring a lot of lessons to her, maybe allowing herself to know more about herself and knowing more of what she wanted, what she didn't want in a relationship. There was a lot of lessons there. So I do feel like their connection just brought them to learn more about themselves. And I do feel like she did everything she could to make that work. There's this feeling that she did everything she could, and that she shouldn't, hold on to the shoulda, coulda, would haves, and she should pat herself on the back because she gave her all and she did everything that she could. Okay, and I do feel like your grandmother is a giver. I do feel like she is a very strong woman too. So there is just this feeling like he went his own way mostly because, again, it was just a lesson. I just keep getting that, okay? And she did everything that she could have, okay? Trying to see if there's anything else I pick up, but there was a strong soulmate connection. I do feel like you guys they complemented each other, or like there was this yin and yang, or this just like bond that was unexplainable. But there's also maybe something negative or toxic about the relationship, and either it could have been maybe, you know, it was a lot, or it was a struggle, or it was stressful or something, or I don't know exactly what it could have been, but I do feel like your grandmother put a lot of energy and effort into the relationship, and she tried her best. Okay, so it could have been like fairness. There wasn't fairness or balance in the relationship, and it probably was leading into arguments or leading into disagreements, or allowing you both to realize you guys are not on the same page or the same path. Okay, she made the right choice. Third question. My grandmother also wants to know if back with her is going to ever go back. Well, I don't know if your ask that ex was your grandmother's ex or this other person's ex, but just still know that's what I'm picking up. Will this girl ever go back with her ex? See, they share the lover's card, so there is a strong soulmate bond, and maybe that is why this, your the niece is really drawn. I don't know if this is a niece, but the J initial, this person, I do feel like she's very drawn to her ex because there was a strong bond, there was a strong connection. But they are showing me that this person can't be trusted. So either this person's not very transparent, or this person wasn't completely honest with her, or this person was just not knowing really what they wanted. Or there's just this feeling of just there wasn't transparency, and maybe this person was not being honest about things, maybe trying to be sneaky, maybe not being completely open with this person. So um there is this feeling that there's contemplation, and if there was honesty, this can just mean maybe there was something missing out of the relationship. No matter how hard they tried, maybe something was just missing out of the relationship. And then the Hermit card just comes through. So it's just this, I feel like, I don't know if they're on break or they're like on break or something, but there's this feeling like her spirits are saying like they need space. They need space to reevaluate what they want, what they don't want, and know more about themselves and learn more about themselves so that the relationship could work if they go back together. Because I do feel like there was a off balance thing, and even if they went back now, it would just go back the same way it was. So they're needing the space and this time to reevaluate. So for right now, I don't see them going back together. I see just a lot of reevaluating and um, spending time in solitude to figure out what is best for them. Okay. But there's definitely a soulmate connection. Okay. Last question. Anything new coming for? Anything? Ooh. Anything new coming for? Anything new coming for? Anything new coming for? So I definitely see a lot of strong energy for this J initial person that you're asking for the last question. This person's going through a lot of transformative time, a lot of healing, a lot of changes. Okay. I also see learning new skills, like learning things. So this is feeling maybe embarking on new adventures in career work. There's a lot of new things coming into her energy within the next couple of months. This could be also a move or traveling in the near future for her or a move. I just feel like a lot of external changes. Okay. But there's this feeling it's like her guides want her to know that she's stronger than she knows it, and that she has to have patience with her. Okay, patience with herself, and use this time to take care of herself and recharge her batteries, and give to herself and receive more than give, because I do feel like this person can be a giver sometimes. Okay, so there's just this feeling of learning to receive more for herself. Okay, so I do feel like within the next couple of months there's a lot of transformation, a lot of healing, a lot of you know recharging her batteries. But I do feel like her spirits are trying to say take one day at a time too. That's why they're saying you're stronger than you know it, and maybe she is going through stuff, but it's kind of this feeling that if she takes one day at a time, things will be better for her. Okay, but that is what I'm seeing for her. Traveling and a possible move. The move, I don't know exactly when that will come, but there's this feeling of just changes coming her way. And like her embarking and embracing like new stuff with her career and work. Could be stuff with school, could be stuff with like a new job or like trying something new or getting into something new. But they are showing me like finally her taking care of herself and working on herself. Okay. She's needed this time. So again, that's why the patience card comes through. This is all about healing and balance for her again. Okay. Okay. So trying to see if there's anything else here. Sun card comes through, so it's just a lot of positive energy coming through for her. See, the death card comes through, so there's a lot of transitions. It's just a lot of transitions. I don't know if this breakup was just recent. Is that if that's what you're asking? If that's why she's asking, but that is probably why I am seeing some sadness and maybe some energy coming through from that, where there's just a lot of healing taking place. Okay, and yeah, and the thing with work that I'm seeing, it's looking good with career and work for her. Okay. So I'm going to leave you with that. I very much hope that your family members enjoyed this. I don't know if you're going to just tell them what came through in the reading, or you're going to send them the video so they could watch it. Sorry, it's dark. My daughter's sleeping, so this is the only time it's easy for me. And yeah, I very much hope she enjoyed this. Actually, I think I'll just pull out an oracle card for her, and I'll just end the reading there. Cards here. Where's my sage? Okay. I'll pull out an oracle card for her from Goddess of Guidance. I would like to tune into What is her last message in her reading? Okay, so she got the message, go outside. You have been indoors too long, go outside and get some fresh air. Whenever this card pops up for me, it usually means, again, recharging yourself, taking time for yourself, connecting with God and connecting with your higher power more. So there's this calling from her spirits to connect with her higher power or try to do more things that are spiritual and connecting with her higher self again. Tuning more inward with herself than outward, like focusing on others, mostly just focus on herself. And if she needs to go outside to connect with nature and the earth, that is very helpful, like walking barefooted, being more grounded. It's very much needed for her in this place and time. So I hope she enjoys this reading. It was a pleasure. I'm always here for you again, hun. And I send lots of love your way to you and your baby. Um, and your son, and thank you so much for your love and support. I'm so grateful, and stay safe, and I'm always here for you again. And you could send your family members my way if they would like a reading again. Lots of love and many blessings. Bye now.